Good evening. My name is Amaya Lawrence, a first-year political science student from Tallahassee, Florida, currently attending Howard University. So today I'll be reading your questions off my laptop and then giving you my answers promptly. The first question: what core principles or values do you believe are most essential to creating positive change in your community and future career field? So to follow both of these questions, in one, I would definitely have to say there are three main key factors for myself. So the first would have to be passion, the second would have to be humility, and the third would have to be purpose. When it comes to passion, I am a strong believer that passion drives you and pushes you to continue to keep showing up for your community and others, whether the situation is comfortable, uncomfortable, easy, hard. Essentially, you're going to do whatever you need to do because you're very intentional about the impact that you're going to have on others. This is where the passion follows through. I feel that the deeper you are into something, the deeper your impact is going to be. I can say from a personal standpoint, the more that I am passionate about something, the more intentional I'm going to be with my actions. That can be me wanting to pass. I'm a senator at Howard University, so this could be me wanting to pass different pieces of legislation. I'm going to do my research. I'm going to go to workshops. I'm going to look up past legislations that may have had something to do with the legislation that I want to pass, to make sure that whatever I'm putting forward is very intentional and the wording is very precise because it's something that I'm passionate about. So I feel that passion follows intentionality, and in order for you to have a purpose and create positive change, you need to be very passionate about what you're doing, because this shows that your heart is essentially really into whatever you're doing. Secondly, I would have to say humility. Now, when I think of humility, I think of, the willingness to want to learn, to listen, to understand others, not being so closed-minded, but more of an open-minded individual. I feel that for me personally, it kind of allows you to step into others' shoes, not in a physical standpoint, but more of an emotional, intellectual standpoint, because you're allowing yourself to put yourself in a situation where you're looking at it from a different perspective. You're not looking at things from how you would take it as a person, but you're looking at it how it will affect and how somebody else might look at it. And I feel that as humans, being able to intersect and get a deeper understanding of other perspectives and others' viewpoints and opinions, it allows you to kind of deepen your understanding of what's going on, which is where that humility comes in, because it kind of reminds you that you need to listen and you need to work with intentionality, which also relates to passion. For purpose, I would definitely have to say it's your why, it's your motivation, it's what you're doing, why you're doing whatever you're doing. So for me personally, I would say that, as an example, I'm a Houston Senator at large for the freshman class at Howard University. So I knew when I came on Howard's campus, I knew I wanted to involve myself in some form of leadership, whether that was me being a part of the NAACP, me being a part of Women in Pre-Law, me being a part of HUSA, which is Howard University Student Association. I knew that I wanted to involve myself in something on campus that would help me impact at least a good wide range of students, just because that's just the type of person that I am. I know that I usually come up with good initiatives and ideas, and when I am put in rooms with others who also have good initiatives and ideas, I know that we can actually create real change for the students around me. So I was a very hard advocate that whatever position I applied to or essentially I ran for, I wanted to make sure that the position would not only let me help one group of people, but it will allow me to help a wide range of individuals. So when I was looking at the different positions at Howard University, I found that the only position that really fit the description of what I wanted to do would have to be HUSA Senate, which is essentially what I'm doing right now. I am the senator at large for the freshman class, and any piece of legislation that I put forth is not only affecting the students that are in my school, which is the School of Arts and Science, but it's also helping affect the students that may be in School of Business, School of Education, School of Communication. So I feel that me being able to put myself forward and help not only one group of people, but help a wide range of people allows me to understand my why, and it allows me to understand my purpose. I know that I'm the type of person, and I'm an advocate for wanting to make sure that I can help everybody. If we have the resources to help everyone, I want to be the person to, and even if I'm not the person, I want to be an advocate to make sure that those things happen. And I feel that this goes hand in hand with not always having a position to put forward those initiatives. I told myself that even if I wasn't able to be elected as a senator at Howard or a student leader, I know that I still wanted to share my ideas and my initiatives, because I knew that my purpose was to help the students around me, to be an advocate for the change at Howard University. So I definitely would say it's definitely important to know your passion, to know your why, to know why you want to essentially help others. That helps you, fairly represent your class. To follow that, the second question that was being asked was, how do you plan to embody them in both your educational pursuits and interactions with others? So for me, I would like to pursue a career in law. As of right now, I knew I want to become a criminal defense lawyer or family lawyer, but I know that 9 times out of 10 it will be a criminal defense lawyer. I really want to help challenge a system that is so common for failing people of color and individuals who are not always properly represented, not only people of color, but individuals in general. I want to be that advocate, and I want to be that person to use my resources, to use my voice, to help others. And that's kind of where that passion and that genuine desire to help others comes in, and that's where the change and the humility reminds me that advocacy starts within. It starts within you listening to others and grasping a better understanding of what's going on in the community around you. I believe that I will represent not only the standard to myself, but I will want to hold that integrity and that intention and that intentionality on helping people around me. To follow that, when it comes to my interactions with others, I definitely will have to say my compassion and having an open mind for different perspectives. I feel that a lot of times individuals can kind of be closed-minded, and I know that I have this characteristic sometimes. We always feel that our ideas and our viewpoints may be better than others, but as I'm growing up older and as I'm able to be put in different rooms with different intellectual people that have different viewpoints and perspectives and that come from all different type of backgrounds, I'm able to understand that the different perspectives allow a different form of change to be made, and uplifting and essentially being heard by others, but also hearing others. You have to have that open mindset to not be closed off, but to understand where others are coming from, not only others in your communities, but others that may be surrounded by you. So I feel that embodying these not only in my educational pursuits, but in my interactions with others will have to be continuing to follow those 3 main key factors. I feel that the passion, the humility, and the purpose, they're 3 words, but they have more than 3 factors. They have the intentionality, they have representation, they have impact, they have deeper meanings than just the 3 words that I'm saying out of my mouth. They follow different things. So I definitely believe that will be a way that I will be able to demonstrate the different key factors that lead to more factors and different perspectives out in our world. My name is Amaya Lawrence, again, first-year political science student from Tallahassee, Florida, currently attending Howard University, and I would like to thank you all for providing us scholars with this opportunity to have this scholarship, and I hope that I am selected, and have a blessed night. Thank you.